this is your night. Oh, my friends, dancing free till the morning light. Oh, glassy. The voice. Oh, welcome, my friends. Balkan Breakfast Season 3. I became like a teenager. Balkan Breakfast Season 3. Episode, I think it's the 13. I'm not sure. But who gives a shit, my friends? We're positive, spirit is uplifted, weather outside. I cannot show you because it's dark, my friends. I couldn't film during the day. I had a lot of shit to do, telephony, business, alo, this kind of gujva. I'm just joking. A lot of money. Pitch ko majčina. My friends, welcome. Please. A like and a subscribe. You will help me a lot because the Latino 10 is serving me very good. So, my friends, today's topic is going to be the follow-up from the previous one. The previous one was about European Union cash flow, where the money comes from, where they go, blah, blah, blah. Today we're going to talk about Balkans and Eastern Europe. Opa, Problem, but not problem. Don't worry, my friends. We have a solutions, bro. I'm like your drunk uncle. I have a solution about everything. Super. Отлично. My friends, we start. Why is this region different? The region, Balkan and Eastern Europe, is a little bit different, but not that much different because it's still Europe, European continent, right? It's a little bit different culturally because, my friends, and on education level, because, my friends, this continent after the Second World War was not actually developing equally. Some of the Western countries and Nordic countries were developing better because they had more money, more resources, and blah, blah, blah. They had access to better documents, and stuff like this. And my friends, in the Balkans and in Eastern Europe, people were actually very poor. And plus, post-communist era, They were very poor, my friend, and they didn't know what to do except doing things only to survive. Which is actually really bad. It's no time for making jokes, my friends. It's really bad because I'm actually old enough to see when I saw my grandmother and grandfather, how they were struggling to buy bread. I'm not even joking. You understand? But this is a comedic show. Super. So, my friend, even though we have differences, the other difference that we have, very big difference, is actually the fragile institutions. The fragile I made the list. Very good list. Super. The fragile institutions, my friends, are a very big problem because these are just inherited from the post-communist era. Corruption, blah, blah, blah. They inherited everything, even the typing machine, bruh. In today's modern time, maybe they just bought a computer with a CRT monitor, the big... And they put a specialist inside who actually has very good knowledge of Corel Draw. But you understand my point, my friend. The institutions, most of them, not all of them, are outdated. Lele Bože Gospode. You understand? And they just changed the dial-up to modern fiber internet. That's it. Everything else still feels like communism. Even it smells like, communism. I'm just joking. My friends, then we have underpaid public sectors. The money is shit. Money is shit, honestly. And my friends, even this, and also, sorry, I forgot to mention, my friends, the political system is inherited from the post-communist era, right? Because now we have left and right everywhere, but left and right mostly. My friends, in the Balkans, these are inherited. Both of them are bought. We're going to talk about it. And they're just changing, my friends, but they're not modernizing. They're shit. Honestly, all of them are shit. So, my friends, I actually wrote in the list foreign money and power projection. Sorry, I stuttered. My friends, listen. Say it the money in the Balkans and in Eastern Europe also comes from different continents now directly. And from European Union via some banks and some grants. Let's say like this. Let's leave it like this. So, my friends, how they're doing it in the Balkans is a little bit different comparing to European Union. Listen to me. So, first of all, my friends, there is, of course, Western continent and continents, Eastern continent. Different ones, not European. My friends, from East, money is coming They really don't give a shit which political party is in power. They can buy them both. And of course, my friends, they will build you the infrastructure, they will build you the roads and blah, 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 because they just want debt. They need debt. Debt. You know, dugovi. Because with these kind of things, they can actually control you. They can control you. From the West, my friends, you have a little bit different agenda when they're trying to help us, in quotation marks. They will give you NGOs, which are prepaid, not post, which are prepaid, of course, to help our governments, because our governments are stupid. And they will give you consultants who can actually help the prime ministers, presidents, and so on, because actually, hey, listen, even these consultants are actually more stupid than our people, bre. You understand? But they're authorized to actually do things for somebody else's interest. I'm gonna leave it at this. You understand? So, my friend, then we have, of course, via real estate, especially via real estate, because the real estate mafia in all the continent is huge, my friends. And of course, my friends, via the how can I say, we have foreign interface. You understand? We have foreign interface. And of course, my friends, via the banks as well. My friends, listen, these are just for interests. These are very big problems. And I almost forgot, the media. The media is bought. You understand? There is like some small medias here and there, online podcasts, stuff like this, who are actually good. Everything else, my friend, is like parrots. Left, right. That's it. Same shit like in European Union. Just in European Union, it's a little bit more modernized. That's the difference. My friends, the EU money paradox in the Balkans. So when we get money from the EU, we get money from the EU for two reasons. I'm going to explain you. Two reasons. First of all is something which needs to be done on infrastructure project or something for the agriculture, because we need to feed people here, because the fruits and the vegetables are amazing, south and southeast. Also fish and stuff like this. So those money, yes, but they disappear somehow. Nevoisha, Vladimir, and these kind of things in our country, opa, propast. They don't give a shit. You understand? But my friend, on the other hand, the other money that they give us, you know, is for local infrastructure roads to finish these corridors, because of easing up the transport, which is okay. Again, nothing is happening, but legit. But the third thing is that they're giving us money who needs to be laundered, you know, because we have a washing machine, Rade Konchar, you know, back in the days, very good washing machine. We open, we put dirty money, opa, clean money, super. You understand? Problem, very big problem. And plus, so we take the dirty money, we give back the clean money. We are the washing machine. That's how they treat us, because we are shit. You understand? Very big problem. And of course, my friends, they're doing some digitalization of something, right? With the money. Of something, so it's basically just an influence. Just to have control. Because even though in our countries we have something that we're going to talk about now, which is very important, European Union wants to influence us with the money, which is okay, because we actually naturally are in the European continent, and naturally we should be in the European Union. The problem is something else I'm going to discuss now. You understand? Super. So the problem is, my friends, the local elites. These are the gatekeepers. These are the big guys with the shield who are standing in front of every border, and they don't let anybody take us into the European Union. Because if they take us in the European Union, my friends, these motherfuckers will be forgotten. Because in European Union, my friends, there are bigger elites than them. They will be nobody. So you see, my friend, well, the normal people are actually arguing about a left and right political party, who is going to win, who is better ideology, right? These motherfuckers are actually taking over your country and they dictate how the things are going to be and how they will develop. You understand? Because they're the ones sponsoring everything alongside other continents. So it's a very big problem. My friends, you see, the local elites, they actually have political control, total political control of the party, total control of the judicial system, total control of the medical system, total control of the transit, which is very important, and total control of import-export. You understand, my friends? Total control. And plus, they can actually do things to somebody. If somebody pisses them off, they can just remove it. Remove them. You understand? That's why they don't want to enter European Union. That's why they don't let our country, enter European Union. Because if we do, these people will be forgotten. These people will be nobody. And most probably these people will be prosecuted. Because some of them, not all of them, some of them actually made so much damage to the countries that we cannot even, heal for 30 something years. Can you imagine this? Very big problem. So, my friends, even though most of the grants and most of the money that we receive from other continents, remember this is very important, from other continents and from European Union, they're all slowly going via somebody. So it's a chain. Again, remember, point A to point B. On the chain, everybody shushki on the chain. When it reaches our countries, for example, Eastern Europe, Balkans, my friends, most of this money are going to the elite's pocket. Because they control also everybody. And of course, I forgot totally, they actually control the bigger companies who are actually who are actually dictating your GDP. You understand? These extremely big companies. It's owned by the local elites. And it's a very big problem. This is no time for jokes. This is a very big problem. Because those are the ones that are actually shaping your future. You understand? And these elites are all part of Triagonnik. Super. My friends, you see, we are actually the money laundering pipeline. So why I'm actually telling you this? Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, the most profitable business in the Balkans and the most money were laundered via the tobacco. There is actually a very good documentary, so you can see how the tobacco was going, and Balkan countries in general, Balkan countries, were the transit zone. Can you imagine, while doing transit in these countries, everybody, opa, shushki. My friends, extremely good for business. And that's how a lot of elites were actually created and they became extremely powerful. You understand? So my friends, this is a very big thing. Then again, my friends, VAT, frauds, of course. Then my friends, organized crime profits about everything, because illegal things and legal/illegal, doesn't matter, things were actually controlled by these people. If somebody who is ruling the country, the political party who is in power in the country, is pissing them off, they will take it down, put the other one. Simple as this. They're just playing chess. You know? Super. So my friends, you see, they have this, and plus, remember, all of this, local elites, they don't keep their money in the country that they're living. Every one of their money is via some offshore company. They have some real estate here in the European Union. Imagine, outside of European Union as well. So they're very smart. So if we enter European Union, they will become irrelevant because they're bigger players. Remember this? Very important. Super. So my friends, what is the ordinary people, you and me, what are we experiencing in the Balkans and in Eastern Europe? Rising prices, weaker healthcare, unfinished infrastructure, low wages, my friends. Like the jobs that are offered to you is just political, so you have to belong to this or this political party to get the job. You understand? public administration or even some job in some companies because they're controlled by these motherfuckers, the local elites who are, you understand, everything is a spider web. And of course, my friends, the biggest thing is the mass immigration, because the guru stuff. My friends, Balkans and Eastern Europeans, they were emigrating since forever. Especially a lot of them emigrated in 70s, 80s, 90s. You see these dark ages, let's say, in the Balkan and Eastern Europe. Fifi, microphone, crazy. Balkan, crazy timing. You understand? This was crazy timing. They were emigrating. You can see a lot of Balkan and Eastern Europeans in Canada, America, Australia, everywhere. European Union, you understand? And that's why the countries are just now remaining with nothing. But my friends, I'm gonna mention one thing. I forgot. Very important. Generations are changing. You like it or not, I don't care. Generations are changing. Younger people are hungry for changes. They're not hungry for power like you are, boomers. So my friends, you see, for example, a very good example, in Bulgaria, young people went on the streets with signs, Gen Z is waking up or something like that, doesn't matter. So this from millennials or Gen X, I don't know how do you call them, everybody who is younger, my friends went on the streets and they actually changed the political party. Believe it or not. You see, now mass protests will erupt everywhere because the countries are actually on the brink of collapsing. European Union, not that much, but Balkan countries, not all of them, but most of them are actually on the brink of collapse. You understand? Because we were left behind by everybody. Nobody cares about us. You understand? We are non-existent, like we don't exist, like we are poison, like we are vetar. Duvni vetar razvigorče. No, we don't exist. I know I'm making jokes, but it's not time for jokes. My friends, these motherfuckers who are in politics since forever and in mafia and in this kind of elites, my friends, they fucked everybody up. Me, I moved out because of the rotten system, not because of the money. The system is rotten, but it doesn't work. It works only for them and for their family. It doesn't work for you. If you want to open a business, they will take 90% of your company. You understand? If you want to do something, there is always obstacles for you not to succeed. So they actually separated me from my family, so I should come here and work like an idiot because I cannot work and make my dreams come true at home, bre. Why? Because some glupantrop, some fucking moron, and of course, my friends, the older people who are actually brainwashed totally, the boomers, they go, we will vote left and we will vote right all the fucking time. Don't you understand that with the money from the west, the money from the east, and the money from your local fucking mafia and everybody, and of course NGOs and blah blah blah, they're buying them, bre. Left, they're buying them right. Nobody gives a shit about you. So these boomers are actually going and voting. Imagine how proud they are with the noses, like some neboisha guy, 88. He is voting and then he goes home and on Viber he calls his daughter in Sweden. Papičku materinu. Puh! Idioti. You understand? That's how we are ruined. They ruined us. They separated from our families. They destroyed a lot of families. They destroyed a lot of opportunities, my friends. They killed a lot of people. Not literally, but indirectly. My friends are all around Europe and the world. You understand? Super. Not super at all, but super. So, my friends, as in every episode, I'm like your drunk uncle, I have solutions. Not funny, but funny. Super. So, my friends, what we need in the Balkans? We need a radical transparency. A radical. Not rapid, not fast. A radical transparency. We need everything that is coming from the EU publicly listed so we can see. Publicly. Not by our countries, by EU. We need control of the money. If they give us 100 million euros, control it from first day till the project realizes. Please. And I want to know who took how much money. You understand? Because I know everybody's taking shushki, even you in European Union, motherfuckers, Helga, Johannes, this guy. I know that in my country, Nevoisha, Vladimir, Pero, Stole, and blah, blah, but they're also taking shushki. You understand? Super. Not super, but super. So we need this, my friends. Then we need regional anti-corruption task force. Not from our country. As I told you in every video, decentralized from some other countries. Mixed. You cannot buy them all. You can buy one, you can buy two, you cannot buy them all. You understand? Or you will buy somebody, but they will tell on TV that you actually bought them. But in the end of the day, the media is bought also, so who gives a shit? But at least we need something like this. You know, we need regional with some, let's say, European Union backing. Even though these motherfuckers are corrupt as well, but with their backing. You understand? One from Estonia, one from Latvia, one from Czech Republic, one from Germany. Bring them to the Balkans. You cannot buy them all. Super. Because not everybody is taking 400 euros of salary like we're doing in the Balkans because you're stupid. The people who are ruling the countries. You understand? Super. Then, my friends, we need direct funding to local communities. Why I mean about this? We need money like directly, not via NGO, via consultants, via the Ministry of Interior, via not this chain. This chain is corrupt and outdated. We need something different, some force which is gonna spread the money to the communities itself, to the neighborhood, to the city, to the village, to the mountain, to the lake, to the project, to the people. Doesn't matter. Even the sponsorships. You understand? We need something totally different. Then, my friends, we need to protect independent media. I'm gonna do the guru stuff, and we finish very soon. Don't worry, my friends. The independent media is because now with modern times you cannot stop. What are you gonna do? Turn off internet in every Balkan country? You cannot do that, and in Eastern Europe you cannot do that. My brothers and sisters in Eastern Europe are actually very smart. You understand? And in the Balkans, we're smart people. Don't forget about that. We're doing your tough shit and your crazy shit, and we are actually the backbone of European Union. Don't forget about that. Please, don't forget. And don't treat my people like poison. Super. So, my friends, we need independent media. We need to support the local small media, the podcasts, the people who actually are just, let's say, one-person company and blah, 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 as much as we can. But not with the money from the East. Not with the money from the West, not via NGOs and shit like that. No, directly. If he's streaming live, donate to him or to her money, doesn't matter. Support them because they're your true voice. You understand? There is not much of them because these big TV stations, my friends, they're bought from left and right. They're bought. You're just watching them, same newscast. Today, the all sound the same. Same motherfuckers. I know, I want to make jokes, but it's not funny. And my friends, of course, we need to follow the money across borders. Because we know, and I'm going to finish with this, we know, my friends, that the money from the Balkans, when they're washed, are going across borders. They're not staying in the country. Because if they stayed in the country, we would actually have money. I mentioned in the previous episode, my country still didn't release money for disabled people. The treasury is closed. Can you imagine how broke they are? They're broke. Very big problem. We need to control the money. Again, as I told you million times. As I'm telling you, sorry, in these videos million times. My friends, we have AI, we have blockchain, we have modern technologies. Just we need to implement them. But in order for us to implement them, we need to be in some government, some institutions, some community, some people, movement shit and blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to give you as much ideas as I think on these videos. So most probably some of you motherfuckers, some of your MPs and parliament people can actually listen to me, at least implement one idea, bre. I know that I'm a small channel, but I actually have love in my heart because I love this continent. I don't want to see any more lives being destroyed. You wasted my life, but because I was smart, I escaped so I can educate myself and become something. But you wanted to waste my life as well. And I should be with the head like this and listen to you. No, motherfuckers, I'm not. I'm not dependent on you. You can go and politely fuck off. Super. My people, listen. I know it's a longer video. I could continue till tomorrow, till Christmas. Trust me. But my friends, I will not. We will finish here. I love you very much. Please, love yourself. Stay safe. My brothers and sisters, Eastern Europe, Balkans, I love you very much. Trust me, God is watching. Our chance will come. Most probably. If not, my friends, we are gonna live under the bridge near the dumpsters with the reds dancing. TTT. No, I'm just joking. Our time will come. Just believe. Super. My friends, I love you very much. A like and a subscribe would help me a lot. Thank you very much and see you very soon to the next episode. Ai u pičku majčinu. Ćao!